This will contain Fire Night spoilers, so proceed with caution. Hello, how's it going? How's your day? How's your week? I hope it's well. For this video, it's another reading vlog. I don't think it's going to be very long. Penelope Douglas released a novella for the Devil's Night series. Like, I believe it's surrounded by Christmas. It's called Fire Night, and I'm really excited. It was released, I think, the 6th, and it is currently the 8th. So, it was supposed to be released on the 8th, but I'm part of her group, and I got a text message saying that it was released, so I downloaded it. I'm going to, it's sectioned in 4 parts, so I think Kai, Will, Damon, and Michael. I don't know if that's the order. And then an epilogue, so I guess 5 parts. But I'm just gonna check in after each guy's point of view, because I feel like that's the easiest way to organize myself. It's only 100 pages, so I'm really excited. I'm gonna read it now, and yeah. What was I was saying something. It was released. Oh, I wanted to start it immediately, but I was in the middle of another book, so I had to finish that because my brain does not do multiple things at once. So I'm gonna read Kai's part, and then if something happens like in between that, that's fine. I'll probably like come and say hey and be like, oh my god, but other than that, I don't think anything's really gonna change. Okay, bye. Okay, so I just finished Kai's chapter, which was, I think, like 30 pages, because it started on page like 10, I think. Let me check. Okay, it started on page 11 and it ended on page 38. I'm pretty positive. 35. No. Yeah, or 36. I don't know. 35 or 36. So I just finished it. It was really good. Kai is not my favorite horseman, but I do like him. Like, I like all of them, but I think honestly he's my least favorite, unfortunately. But I missed them. Like, I feel like what we didn't get in Nightfall is them as a whole, as a group, and like their banter kind of back and forth, and we're getting that in this, as far as I can tell. And like, Nightfall was good. I really enjoyed it, but with Will being at Black Church, we didn't get the group as much as I would have liked. So this, having everyone together, it's super fun, and their kids confuse me. Totally off topic, but I mean, it's not really off topic, but their kids, there's so many children, I can't really keep up with whose is whose. Like, I know that Athos is Rika and Michael, and then Damon and Winter have all of the boys, and Octavia, and then this chapter kind of helped because I know that Jet and Mads are Kai and Banks' children, and I just, I know there's a family tree somewhere, and I've seen it, and I've like looked at it, but it's still hard to know whose is whose. I guess I know better now, but I think it's like, I think Damon's children confuse me more than anybody else's, because he has like 5 kids or 6 or something. Like, I don't know, but I really enjoyed that chapter. It was fun. We didn't get much Will, But, I'm liking having them back and just loving it. Okay, I've been talking for 3 minutes, so I'm gonna read Damon's chapter next. It's so good. I'm so excited to read Damon. Love Damon. He's my favorite. So, and then the ending of Kai's chapter was Banks being like, I heard screaming. And he was like, okie dokie, while the party's going on. So, something's happening. And there was a man in a mask. And Will was the Phantom. Can I talk about that for a second? Will was the Phantom. I love the Phantom of the Opera. I want to see that. I would love for these to be movies. Or a series. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna go read now. Okay, bye. For now. That was really short. I think it was only like 10 pages. Or 20. So from 38 to 50. So like 22 pages. Which I guess that's how long Kai's was. It felt much shorter. I kind of wanted more though. I don't know. I liked the chapter. I liked him talking to Christiane. I don't know how to say her name. I liked the chapter, but it also felt fast. Like, not much happened. Like, I feel like in Kai's chapter, there was a lot of mystery. And there was actually, the scene with Octavia was cute, and there was a little bit of mystery in that with the guy Octavia ran into. But I don't know, Damon's my favorite, and I kind of wanted more, but I did like it. Like, there was nothing wrong with it. It's just, like, personal me. Like, I wanted more of what we got in Kai's chapter. But I understand why she wrote him talking to his mom, because it is kind of fun to, like, see them, not fun, but, like, it's interesting, is a better word, to know that their relationship is still strained after all this time, and that, like, he still is having trust issues, and I like it. I liked it. It was nice coming from someone who has trust issues. I understood a lot of his dialogue and what he was saying and why he doesn't trust her, and it was really good. I liked what he said. I don't know where it is. Does anyone else's pages change on their Kindle? Because that's what happened when I was trying to find, like, what page Kai's ended on, and it ended at first, when I first read it, it was like the last page was like half a page, and then I tried to find out what it was again, and it was all on one page, the last page. But now I can't find the quote that I like, and I probably won't. I don't know where it is. I literally just I can't find it. But it was a good chapter. I'm really liking this. I guess I just want the group together, and that's what I liked about the first chapter, about Kai's chapter, is that there was a lot of the horsemen and their wives. And in Damon's chapter, there wasn't much of either. And I enjoy them with their kids. That was a cute scene, but there was so little him and Winter. Like, it's literally just like the last page. But it was cute, him being like, naming off all of the things that are wrong with his kids, and Gunnar, which that really helped me with his children. Him being like, oh my god, Gunnar doesn't eat. Was it Gunnar? No, Gunnar is going to blow us up with his machines. Dag has refused to eat a vegetable since birth. Like, I love that is what he's upset about. He's like, my one kid's undriven, the other one's neurotic, this one's gonna blow us up, this one isn't eating vegetables, and Octavia, what is Octavia? Octavia's gonna wind up in a fucking asylum when she finds out real life pirates are just terrorists with grenade launchers. And then he like said how all the other guys' kids were just great, and then he was, that was actually really sweet. Now that I'm like thinking about it, that was a sweet thing, like him talking about their other, like his nieces and nephews, and them being like, you know what, my kids are good, like they help their mom, and every kid's different, and that was nice. So I'm gonna read Will's chapter now. I don't know, I'm enjoying this. And I know that this is like the last one ever, maybe, and I'm sad about it. So I also at the same time don't want to finish it, but I'm halfway done. I'm on page 50 of 98. So, let's go. Y'all, I swear to God. If something happened to one of their children, I will riot. This chapter started out with a bang. Holy shit. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to react. I need to continue. Okay, bye. That chapter was insane. It was very short. That one was only, I think, 12 pages or 13 pages. A lot happened, and things happened in Nightfall, and I didn't know that this novella was going to happen, but I always wondered about Taylor. So I'm not shocked that he's back, but I'm a little shocked that he's back, like that he would freaking test him, like kidnap their children. What is wrong with this man? That chapter was crazy. And I didn't know who the masked men were, but like obviously it was sketch. Like it was a little bit sketchy. So yeah, I kind of also, like, I guess I'm not good with novellas. Like, this is a terrible angle, I'm sorry. I constantly want more to happen. Even in full-length novels that are 300 plus pages, I want more things happening. So when you cut down, like, characters that I love, like, or that you love, like, and you give it, like, when it could be this much and you give it this much, it's a little disappointing to me. But I'm also realizing with this why I love Penelope Douglas, and I'm so glad that I picked her up. I literally just found out about her this year. I think maybe January or March. I can't remember if I picked up Credence first or Punk 57. I can't remember. But I just found her this year, so it's been almost a year. And it's just, I'm like, it's exciting. Like, this is an exciting novella. Like, it's so good. But also at the same time, I want more. And, like, how badass is Emmy and Banks and like Winter and Rika. Like, they're just badass and I love them and I love the Horsemen and I'm just loving this and I'm talking so much. I waited like a half hour to do this because my mom woke up and I'm insecure. So I'm gonna read Michael's. Oh, and Mads freaking killed the dude. Which, hold on. Taylor told Will that kid is crazy. He killed Gibbons. And it didn't even register in my brain at first who that kid is. But I was like, oh shit. Like, Mads, the kid that sits in the corner and doesn't talk to anybody, killed somebody. Like, he murdered somebody. And, like, honestly, not mad. Because fuck you, Taylor. Also, fuck Ilya. Is that his name? I think his name is Ilya. But, Mads was, like, totally protecting Octavia. And I'm not mad about it. I love... Are they cousins? Cousins protecting cousins? So... I'm excited. I'm, like, also sad that it's ending. I'm talking so much because I feel like so much is happening. And I have so many feelings and so many thoughts. And just... Emmy watching John Wick 2 and, like, pulling that throat move. Good for her. I need to finish it. So I'm going to finish it. I'm going to finish Michael's chapter and then come back. And then I'll finish the epilogue and come back. So I'll be back soon. Bye. So, Mads is he a psychopath? Because I don't think he's a psychopath. Because I feel like he's not completely void of emotion. He just, like, didn't care that he killed 3 men that were trying to hurt him and Octavia. So, I kind of like what Michael said. He was like, he was in danger and we're not mad that he did it. So, and they taught him how to protect himself, and Mads, like, completely saved the day. It's so funny to me, though, that, like, Damon was like, oh my god, my kids are awful, like, they're gonna blow us up, and he doesn't eat vegetables, and Octavia's obsessed with pirates, and Mads is over here, like, murdering 3 people in less than 2 hours, like, in less than an hour, probably, actually, or, like, 30 minutes. I don't know how long they were out on that boat. I don't know what happened. I don't know, like, the time frame of this, but it wasn't that long. But the epilogue is in Mads' point of view. I'm excited to read it. I really loved that chapter. I think I'm realizing that Michael is also a favorite. I think Damon and then Michael and then Will and then Kai. I think that's my order of the Horsemen. That was a good chapter. I think I love them all. I love their bond. Like, I loved the little scene with Michael and Erika, and he, like, touched her stomach, and it was so cute. I'm happy she was pregnant in this. Like, there are things that, like I said before, that I would like to happen in books that you sometimes don't get. But, like, I would love more of this. Like, in a whole, like, if she did another 4 books of each couple now, I would not be mad because I love domestic shit. Like, it's my favorite, I think, and I don't read enough of it. I'm proud of Mads. Also a little shocked that it was Mads. Like, who would have thunk that Kai's son would be the psychopath and not Damon's? Like, Damon's children are normal and, like, don't eat vegetables and want to invent things, and Kai's kid sits in a corner and reads, which isn't, I think, unusual, but is also, like, a kick-ass protector. Love that. So I'm gonna read the epilogue and then I'll be back again. Damon just kissed Matt's cheek. I was like, why do I want to cry? It's something that I didn't know I needed, but I need more of. That was so good. I loved it. I want more Mads. I want more Octavia. Like, that was totally an opening to a next series. But so was the end of Nightfall, and Penelope Douglas was like, prob's not, y'all. Like, she's doing Bully, like, their children, which I'm excited about, but I would much rather read about the Horseman's children. And I hate saying that. Will I most likely fall in love with the Fallaway series children? Yes. And I honestly think it'll probably be better than Bully, the Fallaway series, but Damon totally left that key, and like, this kid, maybe he's not a psychopath because he was like, I was a little scared. And like, Octavia, the cutie, are they cousins? I think I asked this, but I mean, Kai and Damon aren't related, so they're not related. And I don't know if it's weird or not because they grew up together, but kids who grew up together, like, sometimes, and I don't know, I won't be mad about it because I think they're kind of cute, and I like, maybe it is kind of strange that I'm like shipping like an 11-year-old and a 5-year-old. Give it a minute, because it's a little strange currently, but fast forward 20 years, why not, you know? Is that weird to say? But I think I liked Mads. I liked Mads' point of view. And then he immediately wiped off Damon's kiss because he was probably smoking in Rika's office. I really loved this. Like, I loved seeing them again. It was like, it took a minute to get like action-packed, but it was action-packed, and there was like that little bit of mystery, and there was like emotional, and it was just fantastic, and I loved it. And I want more and more and more and more. Like, I would love for Penelope Douglas to just not write her standalones. Like, don't give me what is it? I think she's doing like a standalone and then Motel. I can't remember the name of the standalone. She's doing the standalone and then Motel and then the start of the Hellbent series in 2021. Don't give me a standalone. Give me Mads. I want Mads, and I want Gunnar and Iverson and Octavia and Athos. And I think Rika and Michael's baby's name is Eric. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember. But I want them. And I'm like, but I'm also, and the reason I want them is because it's over. And this makes me want to read the Devil's Night series again, even though I just read it in March. So I have so many other things to, like, freaking look at that. All of those books are unread. Those are unread. I'm trying to read those in December. It's not gonna happen, but I want it to happen, and I want to freaking pick up books that are thick. They're not tiny. I want more. Like, he literally said, we own the night. We'll own the night. And or was it Banks? No, it wasn't Banks. Or was it Emmy? Did Emmy give the key to somebody? And it was Emmy. Was it Emmy? Did she give him the key to the room above the church? The Carfax? I think that's the key. Oh my god. Why did that take me so long to get? You were wrong. It was Athos. Emmy gave it to Athos, and then Athos is now giving it to Mads. The hint, which is what Penelope Douglas put in her Facebook group, is that the letter given to Mads with the key is some Edgar Allan Poe quote, and it's hinted in the beginning with the horse-drawn carriage with the dude that comes in that Athos loves Edgar Allan Poe. So you're supposed to connect the two. I did not. I don't know anything about Edgar Allan Poe, so it was Athos. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking because I'm just, like, kind of in a state of shock. But also, like, I loved it. And I'm so sad it's over. Like, I feel like this was just, like, a tease. And I'm mad about it. So, 5 stars, honestly. It was so good. I wish it was longer. I wish there was more. Also, quick question. Why did the kids, he killed that dude, and then instead of going to the ballroom, to, where their parents were, or at least some of them were, I don't know, because, Will and Emmy were right outside of that room, and that dude, had dropped dead. So it obviously happened while they were outside on the balcony. But why did they run downstairs and leave? And then go... why didn't they go to the ballroom where there were people and be like, yo, someone's trying to kill us or kidnap us or something, I didn't understand that, but I'm gonna go ask the group. Okay, thanks for watching. I've talked so much. I'm just so happy with this. So I loved it. Did it remind me of Christmas? No, but it was set at Christmas, and I wish that my town did stuff like that. Who wouldn't want to go on a treasure hunt to find $1 million, to win $1 million? So that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you've read this, comment down below. Let's talk about it. Tell me what you liked. Tell me what you didn't like. I don't think I disliked anything about this, except maybe the shortness and the shortness of chapters. The chapters were kind of short. But yeah, I will link all of my social medias down below. You can follow those if you so please. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Hello, I'm back. I just realized that they are cousins. Kind of. Are they cousins? I'm having kind of, like, I don't know. Because Damon and Banks, I completely forgot about Banks. Banks and Damon are siblings. They have the same father, which means that their children are related in some way, yeah? So I was like, yeah, I'm okay with it. Because I didn't think they were related, but now I kind of don't. I don't want it. And I don't know, man. I don't know. They're related. And I'm kind of having, like, a moment because I was, like, for it, and I was like, yeah, in, like, 20 years, maybe, like, but now I'm kind of, I don't know, but then I also saw a comment, because I completely forgot about it, and I thought it was funny, is Will telling Kai that Mads needs to light a candle from now on, because the clocks stopped at like 10:09 or something, and that is when Reverie died. I can't remember the name, but like in Nightfall, that's like a huge thing. And it was talking about like very little, but hold on, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, Reverie Cross. That's when Reverie Cross died. And he's thinking that all this is happening because Mads doesn't light a candle in the window. And, God, I can't remember anything. I'm the worst. Evernight. So, I'm also superstitious. I would also be like, dude, light a candle. So, I thought that was interesting, though, that they, like, connected that. So, my moment's over. Okay, bye. Hello, I'm back again. I have absolutely no idea why it took me so long to figure out they were cousins. But I do want to say that I would absolutely read a book with Mads and Octavia. Their point of views, not in a romantic way, but definitely in a let's learn more about their bond as cousins, and that night, definitely, and maybe like if there's repercussions of it, things like that. I think that would be super interesting. And the way that Penelope Douglas formed that in Fire Night, even like the slight bit that we got with Mads' point of view and how much he loves Octavia, and obviously how much Octavia loves him, and also the parents looking on them, like seeing how they interact with each other. I thought it was super interesting, and I loved it, and I loved their bond, and I'd love to explore that more. So I would not be mad if she wrote a book focused on them in a non-romantic way. So, yes. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.